Hi good people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope that you are doing well. I hope that you are keeping up safe and you're keeping warm from all the cold and you're paying the taxes. So honestly, I always have to commentate somehow because that is what we do. Yeah, anyway, welcome to today's vlog. I'm doing great, I'm doing fantastic, I'm just radiating good vibes and inshallah, and I'm radiating good hair. I just gotta say I'm radiating good hair because for a very long time, actually, my sisters can attest, I really did struggle with retarded hair growth. Until recently I started being very intentional about my hair, and girl, truly grass is greener where it is watered. Anyway, welcome to today's video. On today's video, I want to talk about being a high value woman. And being a high value woman is a whole field. It's a whole thing, but I'm gonna just try and talk about it in not so much a formula, just really talk about it and see how we guys can actually work into becoming high value women. Well, I'm doing it might be woman, but women are the world, aren't we? Yeah. So yeah, a high value woman has hundreds of definitions, but ideally, and in short, I'm trying to say, is an assertive, powerful, and free individual. And they do so many things. Examples include: high value women know their worth. You know, worth is a huge thing, and to know your worth, and it takes a very long time for one to know their worth. You can actually be wallowing in a pool and you don't know your worth, especially, honestly, maybe this is especially during dating. You might find yourself like, what the did I really know my worth? Like, really? But anyway, when you get to a point of knowing your worth, when it comes, it means you need no validation from nobody. You kind of know what you're doing, you kind of know what you're going for, you kind of just have the show running for you, and umejitambua, and you just kind of this independent person who, especially from the inside out, I actually wrote energy radiates outward, both inward and then both your inward and outward beauty is very evident. It's like you're so confident and you got it all figured out. Well, that is one characteristic of a high value woman. I hope that you know your worth. I hope that you work on your worth, because, well, that's how you're gonna get to be a high value woman. Yeah. And then another thing I needed to say before I go to the second one is that you avoid feelings of entitlement. You know, mtu ako very entitled, kwanza huyo hata hajijui. Anyway, I don't want to mix myself up. Airplane. Right. So the other thing about high value women is that high value women are actually kind and compassionate. You know, there is so much bile out here already. There's so much there's so much ungodliness, and there's so much hatred and distaste going on around, so much so that when you are kind and compassionate, honestly, that is the in thing now. That is the fashionable thing to do. Being kind and being compassionate, being there for others. It's like then you treat everybody with respect, and you kind of just value everything, and nobody is less or big for you. That is now being a high value woman. Unaweza pita hivi na upatane na msee sijui anakaaje, and you associate with them, and you are humble enough to actually look at them and see a person, more than when you're seeing others na huyo sijui ni wapi, huyo sijui ni wapi. Actually, the in thing now is to be kind and to be compassionate. It's to actually be humble enough to associate with everybody. That's a high value woman. Yeah. Then you radiate warmth and gentleness. It's like you're just gentle. Uko easy. Uko chill. Niko poa. You know, just like you're just gentle. Honestly, I think I'm a high value woman. And then that characteristic of a high value woman is A high value woman is one that is committed to personal development and well-being. I have shared a vlog on self-care, on like taking care of yourself, being intentional about your body, being intentional about what you're doing, being intentional about your dreams, just going for these things as we should, yeah. Spiritual development, physical development, all these things. You're open and humble, and you learn from everybody. You actually can take time to travel. You actually can take time to take yourself out on a date. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's what I wanted to say, but well, you're very intentional about your own self well-being, and as much as you are kind and compassionate to others. And then the other characteristic of a high value woman is self-aware and empathetic. I can't say this enough. Empathetic ideally is you're eager to encourage others. You're kind of always bringing others up. You kind of always just care for others. You understand others. You fit into their shoes. You are non-judgmental. All those things are empathetic, and you connect with others very easily. Honestly, for me, I don't think I struggle to connect with people, especially when you let me. Sir. My brother thinks I'm very proud, but well. The thing is, when you let me, or like when there is that open space to actually be there for someone, when there is that open space to actually let me reach out, let me be there for you, it's easy more than when we're, I don't know, God, what am I saying? I'm saying a high value word actually is empathetic, and you care for others, etc. Yeah. And then the other characteristics of a high value woman is grounded and mature. You are grounded and mature. Your behavior against beliefs. You don't conform to expectations. You can actually go right when everybody is going left, because you are grounded. When you're grounded, it's like you know what you stand for. It's like you know how to stand for your values, and that's what you breathe for. Like, seriously. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm saying you are grounded and you are very mature. By the way, kupata wanawake mature huku nje si rahisi. Watu wengine ni madramatic, vitu tu hazina hata miguu wala mikono. Umeziamkia umezi. Chill, be easy. Like, yeah, umefanya hivyo. Oh, sawa. That's like just being mature. It's the same thing as emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence does not come easy. But once you get it, once you know how to actually separate your any emotions from your being, I think that's actually my next it's my next point. But yeah, you don't do ultimatums and demands. Even when it comes to your love life, you don't waste time with men. You're like, you're not my type, sorry. You're my type, sorry. And well, actually, it takes time. It takes cultivation. It takes working on it for you to get there, to be a high value woman, believe me. Yeah. And then a high value woman actually stands up for herself and is not afraid to share her mind. That is now being assertive. You can actually just say, no, I don't like this. No, I like this. No, that's not what I know. No, like, you're so brutally honest, and in good and in bad things. I literally and yeah, you're practical and creative when it comes to sharing your mind. Unajua tu, you know when to say what. You know when to say this is the way. You know when to say this is actually not the way. Alright? And you point out problems and you offer solutions. Unajua kuna watu wanapenda complain, and if you're not careful, women, we are meant to be complainers. We are designed, but you can actually just purpose to be one, the kind that gives solutions, more than huyu amefanya hivi. No, it's like, so this happened, well, this is the solution. Instead of always dwelling in the problem and always dwelling in the misgiving and in the unfortunate events, let's dwell on the good. Let's dwell on what's good. Let's dwell on how do you move forward from here. That's what high value women do. All right. And then you set boundaries very, very firm boundaries that, girl, you cannot cross that boundary. That is now goes that goes hand in hand with knowing your worth. Man, you just know, this is not me, this is not what I stand for, this is really not what I stand for. You know, you have very, very strong and assertive boundaries. And yeah, another thing about high value women is that high value women are passionate. They have dreams that they're running after. They have like dreams they're chasing, and it's not like sasa mi maisha yangu si eti sasa tu tunaishi hapa. It's like I have this goal, I have to go for it. I can maybe, but even for instance for me in YouTube, I sometimes I even post a video, nobody sometimes I can even stay for ages without a view, and really I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it for the passion, for the love of it. Or even being a writer, and you write something and nobody reads it, nobody likes it, but you keep on going for it. You try this, it doesn't work out, you try this, it doesn't work out, but because it is your passion, but because it is really what is driving you from the inside, then you just don't go for it. Now that is what is called being passionate. You have goals, you have ambitions. Holly owns her happiness and well-being. Yeah, happiness yako iko kwa mikono yako, by the way. Hakunanga mtu unaachia even your emotional needs, your physical needs, you kind of just have to do everything for yourself, you know, and you go for it boldly. That is what high value women do. Yeah. And then a high value woman is a lady. Yeah. When I say a lady, I mean a high value woman actually embraces her charm and beauty. Unajua wewe ni mrembo na unajua bring out, not in an aggressive, prideful way, but you own it, you own yourself, you own your happiness, you own the little things. And then most importantly, you have class. It's like, it's not just everything that moves you, it's not everything that takes you east west. It's like, well, it's and most you bring out, just kind of have elegance. You're just elegant in all that you do, in all that you do, in all that is around you. You are super elegant, right? And most importantly, a high value woman, you're not in competition with anybody. As a high value woman, other women actually do not scare you. Stupid aeroplanes. Oh my god, was that a high value woman? Oh my god. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm saying as a high value woman, other women are not a competition, or other people's progress doesn't bother you. You clap at others gladly and wholeheartedly, because that is not what defines you. And when their star shines, yours is gonna shine. Sijui mbona wanawake waneana wivu kila mali kwa hizi streets, wanawake uchukiana. In fact, they say women are against women, sijui what, sijui that. Let's breathe. Let's all just breathe and radiate positivity towards one another, clap for one another, and stop stupid competitions that might not even take anybody anywhere. Really? Yeah. As a high value woman, by the way, uko tu kwa lane yako manze, you just doing your thing. Yeah. And then you are in short, in summary, a high value woman is just living her most authentic life unapologetically. You are unapologetic about your life, you own your life, you go for it, you have confidence, you have it all going on. You are humble, you are kind, you are empathetic, you are compassionate, you are peaceful, you kind of radiate peace, and most importantly, you actually have God. It's so hard to be these things if you're not a prayerful person, or if you're not a godly woman. Yeah. And I feel like I should share very soon how to be a godly woman, maybe. Anyway, how to be a high value woman. Deeply respect, stand up for your values, don't let others set your own boundaries. Like, set your own boundaries, Be open-minded, let other people be, like, be free, don't carry other people's baggages, and then don't be easily offended, my friend. If you are one that is easily offended out here, huh? Everything is gonna offend you. Well, but now you have to choose that nothing is gonna offend you, and you're just gonna face everything and provide solutions, as we had said earlier. Then refuse to be an attention seeker. If you want to be a high value woman, refuse to seek attention. Like, damn it, give it to yourself. You don't have to get anybody to give that to you. No, just give it to your damn self. And then be around the right people. Be around people who actually love you for who you are, take you for what you are. Be around people who motivate you. Be around people who affirm you. Be around people who really know your value, because the more you stick around people who don't know your value, the more how to enjoy your own value. Yeah. Then we have true altruism. This one I learned today. Love deeply, be generous, be true, think about others. I think I have said all these things, maybe just in different words. And be logical, be brave, be true to yourself, be the girl. All right, yeah. So yes, I just thought I will do this vlog because, girl, we all need to be high value women. We all need to work on ourselves and our self-worth and our goals and our ambitions and all these things. Most importantly, deeply respect yourself, love yourself, and take nothing less. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that I will see you on the next video.